There is a strange rule in history. The most dangerous wars are not the loud ones, but the quiet ones. Today, the rivalry between Iran and Israel stretches across the Middle East through intelligence operations, cyber attacks, rockets and proxy battles. But here is the surprising truth. These two nations were not always enemies. Before revolution changed Iran's political direction, the two countries quietly cooperated in intelligence, trade and regional strategy. Then came a turning point. A revolution shook Iran. Alliances collapsed. Ideologies replaced diplomacy. A new kind of conflict was born. In this episode, we continue the story of how the Iran-Israel rivalry transformed into regional struggle that reshaped the Middle East. Through real historical events, powerful leaders, and the movements they inspired, we uncover how this conflict spread far beyond two nations.
The Iranian regime was storing the records of its secret nuclear weapons program.
And remember, history is not just about what happened, it is about why it happened. If you enjoy powerful historical storytelling that reveals the hidden roots of global conflict, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel, because on this channel, history does not just speak, it explains. Now let us continue the story. A war created new opportunity. In the early 1980s, Israel faced a growing security concern. Armed Palestine groups had established strong position inside southern Lebanon, launching attack across Israel's northern border. Israel Prime Minister at the time was Menachem Begin. His defense minister was Ariel Sharon. Sharon believed that if Israel wanted security, it had to remove military groups from Lebanon entirely. So in 1982, Israel launched a major military operation known as the 1982 Lebanon War. Israel forces pushed deep into Lebanon, targeting bases belonging to the Palestine Liberation Organization. At first, the plan seemed successful, but history often reveals a paradox. Sometimes solving one problem creates another. When you clear the forest of wolves, be careful. The silence may invite lions. And in Lebanon, a new phase was about to emerge. Iran enters the arena. While Israel was fighting inside Lebanon, leaders in revolutionary Iran were watching closely. The new Islamic Republic was guided by idea of Ruhollah Khomeini. Khomeini believed that Iran revolution should not remain inside Iran's borders. He believed it should inspire resistance movements across the region. So Iran made a strategic decision. Members of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps were sent to Lebanon's Bekaa Valley. Their mission was not to fight directly. Their mission was to train, organize, and influence local fighters. Here, Iran was building something new, not army, the movement. Army conquer territories, movement conquers loyalty, and loyalty can last longer than armies. The rise of Hezbollah. Out of this environment emerged one of the most powerful militant organizations in the Middle East, Hezbollah. Hezbollah means Party of God. It was formed during the chaos of the Lebanon conflict, combining religious ideology with military organizations. Iran became Hezbollah's strongest supporter. Iran provided training, funding, weapons, ideological guidance. For Iran, Hezbollah served an important strategic purpose. It allowed Iran to challenge Israel without sending Iranian soldiers across borders. This strategy would later be known as proxy warfare. A distant hand can still move a nearby stone. Through Hezbollah, Iran had gained influence near Israel's northern border, and Israel was watching carefully. Israel's intelligence strategy. Israel understood that Iran was building influence in Lebanon, so Israel relied heavily on intelligence. The country's most famous intelligence organization is Mossad. Israel intelligence began monitoring weapons transfer, communication networks, and leadership movements connected to Hezbollah, but Hezbollah adapted quickly. Instead of fighting large conventional battles, the group used guerrilla tactics, small units, hit-and-run attacks, rocket strikes. This created slow and frustrating conflict for Israel. The hunter who expects lion may struggle against a swarm of bees. Hezbollah avoided direct confrontation while consistently applying pressure. The war had become a test of patience. A new leader emerges. During the 1990s, a new leader rose within Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah. Nasrallah was intelligent, disciplined, and deeply committed to the movement's ideology. Under his leadership, Hezbollah expanded its military capability. The organization developed rockets capable of striking northern Israel. This changed the balance of power along the border. For Israel, Hezbollah had become more than a militia. It had become a strategic threat supported by Iran. Power is not measured only by size. Sometimes it is measured by position, and Hezbollah's position near Israel's border gave it influence far beyond its numbers. Israel's withdrawal. After years of conflict in southern Lebanon, Israel made a major decision. In the year 2000, Prime Minister Ehud Barak ordered Israel forces to withdraw from southern Lebanon. The hope was simple. If Israel ended its military presence, the fighting might also end. But Hezbollah interpreted the withdrawal differently. The group declared a victory, and a victory, real or symbolic, have powerful physiological effects. When one battle is celebrated as a triumph, 100 new battles find courage. Hezbollah's influence grew stronger. Iran's regional strategy appeared successful, and the rivalry between Iran and Israel continued to deepen. The conflict expands. By the early 2000s, the conflict had evolved into something much larger than a disagreement between two countries. It had become a regional network of alliances and confrontation. Iran-supported group opposed to Israel across the region. Israel responded with intelligence operations, airstrike, and diplomatic pressure. The conflict was no longer limited to one battlefield. It had spread. Lebanon had been the first arena, but another country was about to become even more important: Syria. And there, the Iran-Israel rivalry would move closer than even direct confrontation. The logic of shadow war. By the end of the 2000 centuries, the structure of the Iran-Israel conflict was clear. Iran used influence and alliances to challenge Israel. Israel used intelligence and military strength to counter those networks. Neither side declared full war, yet the struggle continued year after year. The longest wars are not those fought with endless battles, but those fought with endless intentions. And the intention of Iran and Israel were far from finished. Because the next chapter of this story would unfold in Syria, where civil war, foreign powers, and regional rivalries would push the conflict into even more dangerous territory. If you like our stories, like and subscribe. Part 3 is awaiting. Goodbye for now.